this happened. She still hears that niggling voice going, "Is this all there is?" All I know is, going away is not the only answer, but it helps. Remind me again that I'm lucky, that there are still places where activism is a four-letter word, where summed up by angry blog posts and letters to newspapers that get you on blacklists. Remind me that I'm lucky, that I live with people who do define themselves by the word activist, even if I do complain that they talk too much sometimes. The American in me is still fascinated by the fact that we're in a town with more than 200 years of history, and the fact that, shit dude, we're in Europe. The Londoner in me rolls her eyes, high-fives the sky behind her back while cycling up the wet-sloping spine of Pentonville Road at midnight, as it twists ever so slightly so no one in the city ever really knows where they are most of the time. The secret is in the right proportion of learned sophistication, that constant 90-degree eye roll and unending wide-eyed wonder disguised behind frowns that are really no more than tin can armor for skyscraper-sized egos. And London, your streets I've come to realize are just layer on layer of untold stories and too many lives to keep track of. Your asphalt lined with spit and crushed cigarette papers, faded footprints of minor gods from the past 600 years. Make me believe that no one here really dies. We just dissolve into the pavement. Tell me how we've been making history since the day we got here. Because in the end, who am I to change my country single-handedly? And this is not for lack of ambition, more like a realization that it was never really about me. It was about conversations, the endless cups of tea, the stories. And London, it was never about you. You were never a destination, just a vehicle to greater things. See, you were everybody's somewhere else. And all I know is, now, where I am means less than what I find there. Because in the end, it was never about getting to know the difference between BBC 4 and BBC 1, or Jeremy Clarkson and Jeremy Kyle, although these are good things. Because what is the point in trying to fit in a town made of outsiders, a town with stingers everywhere else? See, London, you are just the guy who let the world tattoo themselves all over his body. And I am your bad idea, gap year Chinese calligraphy on your lower back, the one that you thought said peace, but really says otters. Because the guy at that tattoo shop on the beach was a bit more Thai than Chinese. But you still can't quite bring yourself to get rid of me. You know that, right? Because London, you're a huge mess. But you will do for one more